Okay, so like this video is a sequel of my last one, of the one before this. So if you want to have like context, okay, go ahead and check out that one before watching this one, or watch this one and then go back and watch that one and connect the dots. So I have had some major breakthroughs, clear guidance and direction in the last few days. And again, I talk about this in this video here. And it's so amazing. And I want to share this with you in the event you're, have been feeling the same kind of like in a rut, kind of like blah. Nothing's, really wrong. Nothing's like really right. You feel like something's missing or you're ready for a change or a challenge. So when you like I've gotten honest and had those honest conversations with myself and really like looking at parts of where, okay, what can I be doing that I'm not doing? Which was causing my funk, which is what was causing me to kind of feel stagnant and complacent in life. So it's like when you can really get clear on, okay, this is what's good. Okay, this is where I'm not happy. This is where I want like improvement. When you can have that honest conversation with yourself, and it might not just be an honest conversation. A lot of times you got to get the stuff out of your head and put it down on paper to make it more concrete and to help you get more clear. All right, to help you really just, like magnetize towards you like clarity and like, just I call it universal support and guidance, like to be able to hear the support, to hear the guidance, to hear the clarity. Like you first, like practically, tangibly have to get clear with the things that are going on in your life. What's good, what's not good, where you want to change. And then the answers will come. That is what has happened to me in just the last, oh boy, 72 hours. When you are able to take personal responsibility and do a little bit of work, I do think that this is a little bit of work, right? It's really calling you forward to kind of like stop, being lazy or stop like feeling bad about yourself or to stop feeling helpless and just like you got to move, you got to take action. It's not always easy to write down our thoughts and what's good and what's not good. Like it's actually very, very hard. Like physically, it's not, but mentally and emotionally, it is hard to do this action step. But when you do it, my love, you will get clarity on what your next action steps are to improve in the areas of life that you want to improve in. Okay. So that is what has happened to me in just the last 72 hours. I am very clear now on what my next steps are. And, what that has looked like is I've gotten, just this idea, hey, I should reach back out to this person from several years ago and, check in, see what's going on, touch base, talk about some opportunities, talk about what's new, what's happening that, is going on in the world that we were, that how we initially met. And are there any opportunities there for me? Because in the last video, I shared that, okay, I want more community, I want more socialization, I want to like do work beyond my home office work and Zoom work and face to camera work, which I love doing that with my coaching clients. Absolutely. I don't think I will ever stop because helping women change their lives is so profound and transformational. I just don't think like I will ever get sick of it. And people who do this kind of work, they won't ever get sick of it. But sometimes, you can get into a slump of like, wow, I work from home. It's not all cracked up to be what, the world and people may make it sound. It's a little bit lonely. You can get bored and you can start to just kind of feel blah. So that's where I've been the past almost year. But now I have like this whole new excitement for life and next steps and, on this work that I'm going to be doing with this old colleague because I'm like, yeah, 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 wow, so much has changed since the last, since I had a baby. I want in. I got that nudge and that clear, I feel like idea and voice next step from the universe, from God, whatever term you want to use, because I was willing to get honest with myself here, with the pen and paper. Because you really don't know what you don't know. Like you can think about things in your head, like you can have like a goal and a plan of, okay, I want to, work out 3 days a week and I want to lose, 25 pounds. Or, okay, I want to, work on this thing, whatever it is, fill in the blank. But unless you have it like written down, unless you're really clear, like and it just stays up here. I mean, so many ideas go nowhere. so many, like intentions that you have, good intentions you have, you don't end up taking action on them because this brings the next level of commitment and clarity, which is what has happened for me. So I wanted to share this with you today because it has just been such a huge breakthrough in the last 3 days. And I've kind of been like in a little like fog, like nothing's really wrong, nothing's, also really right. This is where I'm really happy and grateful for in my life. This is where I'm feeling like, a little complacent and like I'm ready for a new challenge. I'm ready to get outside my home office now that I have 4 days a week of childcare. You know what I mean? Like if I've been able to have this breakthrough, not even just me, like many people, I think the breakthrough happens. I truly believe this is when you're willing to take personal responsibility for your life and what happens in it. And a lot of times that first responsibility step, like you might be like, well, where do I need to take first? Like, what is that? What's that look like? You got to get clear first. What's going good? What do you like? What are you happy about? What are you proud of? What is not really going good? What do you want to change? What do you want to improve? It happens on the paper. On the paper. So I'm here to report back in this video. This is the part two, the sequel from the one I did. So watch you again, you can watch it here. Check it out. Check it out because if you have been feeling blah, if you've been feeling depressed, if you've been feeling lost, if you've been feeling disconnected, if you've been feeling like, what's next? I'm 40. I have, this great relationship. I have these great kids and I have this good career, but I'm getting a little bored or bummed out. What's next? Like, please just give this a shot, what I'm sharing with you, what I shared in my last video and this one. Okay. Like a breakthrough is coming for you, but you got to be willing to, lift the hand, put the pen and paper, really tune into yourself and get really, really honest with yourself. Because when you get really honest with yourself and you take personal responsibility and accountability for improving your life, massive shifts and transformation can happen. And I'll wrap up saying this. This is the kind of stuff I'm going to be teaching on and coaching on in my women's retreat in January. So if you are ready for some women community, you are in a similar place as you are right now in their second part of life, you're ready to improve yourself in different ways, your relationships in different ways, you are ready to get clear on what your next chapter is, get clear on what your goals are and what the next steps are. And if these goals really are even like really aligned to you, it's not just societal stuff or what someone else wants, but they're really yours. If you're really ready to get clear on that, learn your next steps on taking action towards those. If you're ready to, this is a big one, prioritize self-care. Part of prioritizing self-care, in case you didn't know, is learning how to set and enforce healthy, self-honoring boundaries with people so you don't drain your time, waste your time or your energy on the wrong people, places, and things. So if this is speaking to you, if this is, landing with you, apply to join us in January. The link is in the description. I'll also put it in the comments. And yeah, I hope to see you there. Um, there are 8 spots total for this retreat. 3 are already taken up. So what does that leave? Just 5 left. So apply ASAP, fill out that questionnaire, and then I will get back to you via email or phone call. And I'll see you in the next video. If this was helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel because you're going to get a lot more real world conversations like this coming at you.